There are honestly tons of reasons to play Trailblazer leagues, or in general the annual league server, as it honestly feels like you're playing a new version of the game, which you probably already have played for years on end. The increased experience, which goes from 5x to 16x, as you can see I'm currently at 12x, so I get 600 fishing experience for one Karambuan. These XP rates enables you to reach goals in leagues which would have taken you months of game time on the official server. Additionally, quests or diary tasks that would be impossible to unlock as they require access to inaccessible areas will be automatically unlocked. But you might think to yourself, isn't that just everyone's excuse for playing private servers which aren't made by Jagex? Well, leagues are different. Combined with the fact that you're gaining huge amounts of experience compared to real game, you're also restricted in two ways. The first is the obvious restriction. You're an Iron Man. Look, you stand alone. You can't trade anyone. There's no GE. You have to get everything yourself. This also means that you sometimes have to do things as an Iron Man which you haven't done in years on the main game because it's not efficient anymore, or because it's still efficient on an early game Iron Man which doesn't have access to gargoyles, wyverns, and so on. You might find yourself mining pure essence for your runecrafting experience. This is something that you probably would never do in the main game, but you get the little trip down nostalgia lane from just playing leagues. The second restriction is honestly somewhat the same. You're locked from crazy game-breaking relics and the increased experience by a task system, which yet again makes you do things you've either never done before or haven't done in a very long time, which honestly can feel refreshing is great for your overall OSR's experience. You might, for example, find yourself stealing a chocolate slice, which is a very easy task. Pickpocket a citizen, rake a farming patch. Then we have the medium tasks, in which you have to fletch 50 maple longbows in Kandarin. Oh, and did I forget to mention that there's actually a third restriction? You start off only locked off to Lumbridge, Varrock, and the dig site Fossil Island, and Cenarius. This is Misthalin. You're also locked to Karamja, which, yeah, is just Karamja. These area unlocks are locked behind completing tasks. As you can see, I've completed 254 tasks, which means I've unlocked 4 out of 5 areas. I have to complete 300 tasks to unlock my fifth and final area. Personally, I also see leagues being beneficial for new players or less experienced players in the buzzing scene. The relics, which features 6 different relics which enhances the quality of life. That's the tier 1 and the tier 2 relic. Then you have some combat relic in the tier 3, another quality of life in tier 4, and a fourth quality of life relic which affects the gathering skills in tier 5, and a second combat relic in tier 6. Honestly, the relics, they're crazy, they're great game breaking, they make new mechanics. For example, the passive effect of the first relic. Your run energy will never drain whilst running. Do you know how much this speeds up the early game of an Iron Man account? Secondly, the combat relics change the mechanics of the game entirely. With your third relic, you're able to choose between quickshot, a ranged relic which halves the amount of ticks it takes to shoot any range equipment. This allows players to use ranged at places you've never seen range used before, which enables people to learn mechanics of the game they probably never would have learned otherwise. And shout out to Mr. Ironbar for showing the usage of the ranged relic. And additionally, there's also one for melee and magic, and right now you can see the melee relic in action. I don't think I'm able to actually damage this one, but you can just see how fast I hit with this whip. And you're of course also able to do this with the magic relic, which will enable you to cast every single magic spell twice as fast. Personally, my first new PvM challenge in Trailblazer was a melee only fire cape, as I've chosen a melee based route, and I thought that it would be fun and faster to do it with melee. As you see, I completed a task by tanking a jet hit. This is so ridiculous, some of the tasks are, which honestly just makes the game more fun. Also, I haven't done a lot of the newer endgame PvM which has been introduced in the game in the past few years, such as Fiat of Blood, Nightmare, and so on, which is something I really want to attempt. And I am going to attempt this later in the series. Finally, I think I have explained the reasons to play Trailblazer, but what are the rewards? Firstly, there will be free trophies to everyone. The trophy's appearance will be based on how you place in the league. For example, the top 1% based on points will get a dragon trophy, and the top 5% will get a rune, and so on, all the way down to the bronze tier trophy. Other than that, you're able to purchase other league rewards based on your league points. For example, you can purchase a Trailblazer Graceful Set Ornament Kit, a Trailblazer Relic Hunter outfit, a Trailblazer Rock for your house, a Trailblazer Dragon Skilling Tools ornament kit, a Trailblazer player-owned house globe statue, and a Trailblazer themed banner, and last but not least, a Trailblazer home teleport animation, which honestly, in my opinion, looks sick. So what are you waiting for? Go play some Trailblazer Leagues today. Even if it's your first day, it's never too late to start. Honestly, thank you so much for making it so far into the video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to subscribe and leave a like. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye.